The Obama campaign unveiling a new ad that has some political analysts scratching their heads. The ad does not target any of the president's potential Republican rivals right now. Instead, it goes after Sarah Palin, who doesn't even hold elected office anymore. Check it out.
What Barack Obama seems to want to do is go back to before those days when we were in different classes based on income, based on color of skin.
And it goes on from there. So who exactly are they hoping to reach and how? Joe Trippi was the campaign manager for Democrat Howard Dean's 2004 campaign. He's also a Fox News contributor. And Lars Larson is a syndicated radio host with Compass Media Networks. All right, Joe, let me start with you. Is this a good ad?
It's designed to get Obama's base, Democrats and progressives, to send money in, and both sides do this. Take statements from celebrities or spokespeople on the other party's side, pipe them into the base, and ask for money. And it's going to work for Obama this time, as it's worked for the Republicans when Joe Biden or Joe Trippi or Howard Dean say something that they want that works to rile their base up.
Howard Dean, your former guy. Okay, let me ask you, Lars.
Yeah.
Palin has come out and said this is absurd. She says, I'm not running for any office, but I'm more than happy to accept the dubious honor of being Barack Obama's enemy of the week. And she calls this a diversionary tactic to distract Americans from the issues that are plaguing the president and his approval ratings thus far. You agree?
Yeah, absolutely. It is a diversionary tactic, and it's another thing. It's, I think, trying to play the race card. If you look at the way that they've edited Governor Palin, I mean, God bless her, she's got to be one of the most popular commentators on the right. A lot of us get, we end up with people thinking we're haters and all that. You can't say that about Governor Palin. She's very, very popular. So they go after her, and then somehow, by clever editing, want to suggest that she's questioning things that might take us back before the Civil War. Come on, what is the point of this, Joe? I know it'll probably raise money, but raising money through sleazy editing,
this
shows how desperate our president is getting.
She was saying, Joe, in this appearance that she had on Hannity, which is they've taken an excerpt of it, that and this is a quote: "People must be aware of his," meaning President Obama's, "radical past, his radical associations, even today." Now, she is not the only one who is saying that. There are many folks on the right who believe that about Barack Obama, and they cite Bill Ayers and they cite Reverend Wright. Is that really so controversial?
I don't know. Look, she has every right to say it. The Obama campaign has the right to then create an ad and put it out there and let its followers decide to send in $10 or $25, which is what this thing's designed to do. It's not designed to be a diversion or to get the American people to look at something else. It wasn't. They're not piping this into millions of people's homes. It's spreading around the net.
Wait, let him finish. Let him finish. Go ahead, Joe.
No, I mean, but that's what's happening. I mean, this is not, an ad that's running to change people's views, change people's minds. It's rallying the base to say, get involved, volunteer, send money in. We've got a fight on our hands, and that's what I think that's all this ad was designed to do. Sarah Palin is the target of it because she riles up a lot of people like me and others in the Democratic base. And just as Newt Gingrich and others do that for Democrats
that's the interesting
and,
question.
And I do for a lot of the right.
Was there not enough for President Obama to go after with his existing adversaries, Lars? I mean, if you want to run sound bites, he could go for many of the men who may be challenging him as a presidential contender. Why go with somebody who's not even running and hasn't been for several years and actually quit as governor several years ago?
Because I don't think he has the arguments to go after his contenders. Some of it he's keeping his powder dry for the fall. I'm sure he's going to go after Governor Romney on Romneycare this fall. But right now, what does he say to the challenge? We should be producing more energy for America through conventional means. We should dig for coal and drill for oil. What does he say to that? What kind of answer can the president offer up? So instead, he's throwing up this straw man, say we're going to set up Governor Palin, then we're going to knock her down. We're going to do something. They ask for donations to the two-term fund, I'd suggest the two terms are race and card. I think what he'd like to do is take one of the most popular commentators on the right and suggest that somehow she's being racist. And, you know, they don't really address the president's radical background, which he does have still a radical background.
That doesn't really work in an ad.
Well, it doesn't.
Going on defense to what Sarah Palin says in an ad. That's not going to fly, Joe. Is this this was paid for by Obama for America? Should this have been done by a different group?
I don't look. Obama for America is looking to raise money for the two-term fund. I mean, this is what they're trying to do. And I think, look, frankly, the reason I think Sarah Palin is because, look, the movie Game Change is out. There's a lot in the popular culture right now, a lot of buzz about her and the Sarah Palin, you know, the McCain-Palin campaign. And this plays right into that wave of interest, which gets more people riled up to send in money, to volunteer. We do have a tough race on our hands. And yeah, people are going to try to bring up Obama's background and make it look bad. That's what Sarah Palin and others are doing. They're drawing attention to that and saying, send us money, we've got to fight. I don't see what's wrong with it. And frankly, it's exactly what the Republicans will do. Like I said, if I say something or Howard Dean or somebody else on the left says something, they're going to use it to take on Obama.
You think you're going to be appearing in a GOP ad sometime soon, Joe? You incendiary guy. You with your little bandana and your little cap on election night? All right, guys.
Well, I'm space. We don't have the cowboy right now.
That's right. You're just cool. Cool space band. Thank you all. Thank you both.
Thanks, Megyn.